Top 10 dancers, let's go! Shout out to Nusha. She works with me and she's super cool, and I'm probably gonna do a video with her soon because she's just as big a fan as I am. Okay, so this night we had so much stuff in it, so I'm gonna try to go through it as fast as I can because I'm doing the solos, the group numbers, and the actual dances and stuff like that. Okay, so first up was a Bollywood number by Nakul, who always does the Bollywood numbers, and it was the girls. They did really well. I thought they were really energetic. It was great music. The costumes were great. I like the masks that they had going on there. It was really fun. It's different choreography. I enjoyed it very, very much. So good start to the show. Okay, so Kayla and Evan were up first, the first random pairing of the top 10, and I have to say that they were given a Viennese Waltz with Tony, Meredith, and Melanie, and it wasn't my favorite of the night, but I enjoyed it for the most part. I mean, I thought the chemistry wasn't really there. I kind of looked like they were maybe brother or sister instead of like husband and wife or an intimate relationship, but I thought for the most part they did pretty well, and they were able to fix the height difference, and not the best of the night, but there wasn't really that many great performances this night, but it was still okay. Next up were Janette and Ade, and they danced a hip-hop number by Napolean and Tabitha, and they were given something like she was hypnotized by his little comb hair thing, pick, and I thought the story wasn't the best that they've done. I didn't think the chemistry was there either, and it was a slow start and it picked up towards the end. Not my favorite of Janette. Janette is really good. She still did pretty good, and Ade's good, but I kind of find his personality kind of bland. I thought it was okay. Not the most memorable. Like, you actually have to think back to remember, oh, they did that one, right? And if you have to think back, I mean, it's not the greatest. I've seen them both do better, and I think it's kind of the choreographer's fault. I think we're all kind of tired of Napoleon and Tabitha's choreography, and I don't know, maybe they should probably bring Shane Sparks back again, or someone else. Jeanine and Jason were paired up next to do a contemporary routine by Travis, who was in season 2, and okay, Benji needs to learn how to do choreography like Travis, because Travis, home run, like, great. It was just, everything was, I mean, they were very committed. It was really a moving story. It was just really emotional. Like, they were so in character, and I mean, sometimes it didn't even look like they were performing. It looked like it was happening. Like, they were, it was just great. Everything about it was by far the best number of the night. And I really hope he does more choreography because, I mean, it was great, and it was good and a little bit refreshing to see something new. Randi and Kupono were paired up next, and they danced a Paso Doble by Tony, Meredith, and Melanie. And, you know, this was kind of awkward to watch. Her hair was fake. I thought their performance was fake. He wasn't masculine enough. They weren't hard-hitting enough. Paso Doble, the music was wrong. A wrong choice of music. Everything about this performance was just not good compared to everyone else today. And I think they both should go home. I think they're the weakest of the top 10. But, that's my opinion. But I'm pretty sure not everyone's going to be standing up and clapping for the Paso Doble that they did this week because it wasn't the most memorable and it wasn't the strongest. They both done better, so we'll see. Finally, Melissa and Brandon both danced a Broadway number by Tyce Diorio. We all know how much I love him. But, you know, I have to admit, this one wasn't his worst piece. It was actually pretty entertaining. I thought they both were really good. You could tell the choreography was hard. No other dancers could be able to do it except for these two. I mean, the choreographer really paid attention to their strengths and, like, worked around it because they were both very good. And, I mean, not my favorite, but I'm going to recognize that they both were really good and excelled in this performance. So, well done, both of you. The group routine of the guys was an African one by Jerry Page, I think, or Jeffrey Page, I don't remember. But it was an African one, and it was hard-hitting, again, very masculine, this one. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed the Bollywood one a little bit more. But, I don't know. They were saying how Evan did okay. I kind of was I thought he was awkward, but I mean, he did well with what he was given, and he really showed, like, hey, I can work with these guys too. But still a little bit, I don't know, something's missing from him. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna try to stay positive about him. Solo time. Brandon. His solo was frantic and all over the place. I've seen him do so much better. I mean, the first performance that he did was so good, and this one was... Randi. It was finally good to see what she does. It was okay. I think she danced pretty good for the most part, and but I don't think it'll save her. Kupono. This performance was alright. He didn't use the stage enough, I didn't think. He kind of stayed there, and then he moved there, and then he came back to the place where he was before. But very intricate movements and stuff like that, but again, Melissa. She danced a ballet, obviously, to modern music. I like how she chooses modern music and does ballet, and she doesn't dress like with the tutu. I kind of like that. You could tell she's a very trained dancer, and it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty strong. Evan's solo was next. I thought it was classy, but I kind of find it boring. I've seen him do it before, and I understand it's his style, but I kind of expect something different now. Kayla. Her solo was by far her best solo, and you could tell she was prepared for it, unlike her other ones when she was in the bottom. But hers was very good, and you could tell why she's in the competition. She's amazing, and I hope she gets through. A Day solo was next, and his solo was great. I love the song choice, Unchained Melody. And again, he's a contemporary dancer, but he throws in little intricate movements in there too, and I appreciate that. I think it keeps it fresh and different, so well done, A Day. Jeanine has completely won me over. Her contemporary, and this piece, I don't know, something about her, I really like her now. She's technically good, she's beautiful, the music that she chose was different, and she had like some Latin flavor in her solo, so I appreciated that too. And I really like her now. Jason's solo, I think he tried to like incorporate a story in his solo. I thought it was boring though, and the little hat thing wasn't working for me. And blah, blah, blah. Whatever, you've done better. Finally, Janette was last, and she danced to This Is Miami, and she is Miami. She's so good at everything she does, and it was finally good to see her do a solo. I think she did pretty good for a salsa dancer to do a solo, so well done, Janette. Bottom three, I'm not going to choose a bottom three. I'm going to say that Randi and Kupono are the ones who are going home. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay? So make sure you leave a comment, and you rate, and you subscribe, and yeah! Okay? See you later.